Hey guys, JQS here, and today I will be talking about how to improve your accuracy in Battlefield. This tutorial is for Call of Duty players who are just transitioning into Battlefield. I'm also going to be trying to upload this to VTS Productions, so I hope that they accept this tutorial. If they do, I would just like to give you a big thanks. You are really helping me out, and you're helping the Battlefield community out. Now, unlike of Call of Duty, Battlefield has 4 demon factors of accuracy. You have recoil, ADS spread, hip spread, and bullet velocity. I'll be getting into all of those. I'll also be giving you some good attachments and some tips and tricks. Now, the first and most self-explanatory one is the recoil. In this game, your sights can wiggle up, down, left, and right. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, here's where it gets a little more complex. Your ADS spread. Unlike in Call of Duty, once you aim down sights, if your red dot is on the enemy's body, you're gonna inflict damage, meaning that's gonna be where your red dot is. Well, in this game, over time, as you aim down sights, your bullets actually get off target. In a matter of, let's say, 2 quick bursts, only 3 of your bullets might hit the opponent. Why is that? Because in the coding, what happens is, unlike in Call of Duty, your ADS becomes where your bullets go. They actually just turn your crosshairs invisible and turn them really small. And over time, as you're aiming down sights and shooting, like you're hip firing, your crosshairs expand. So actually what you're doing is always hip firing, except you're aiming down sights to get a better view of your opponent. That's all you're pretty much doing. Now, there's some attachments that can help this. One of them is the heavy barrel, but I'll be getting into that later. Next, you have your hip spread. Now, hip firing in this game is actually a really good tool. It's very useful when you want to get bullets into a close enemy without them even getting some on you. Now, one attachment is really good for this, and that is the laser sight. It can blind your enemies, and it increases your hip fire accuracy, but it can also reveal your position away, and that's never good. Now, some guns are better at others at hip firing. Bullpup weapons, for example, are very good at hip firing. Stock weapons, not so much. LMGs, the worst. Light machine guns are in a category of their own. They have a lot of bullets, a lot of damage, but their ADS spread is horrible, and their hip fire is horrible. So that's why you need 200 bullets. You might shoot 50 bullets at a group of enemies, and only 15 might hit. That's how bad an LMG is. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying you have to use it as a support, which that's the category they're classified as. Now, I was just talking about the hip spread. So, hip fire is very dependable. MP7 with laser sight, you don't even have to aim down sights. You can get someone from across the map with just hip firing if you have the right gun and a laser sight. Now, the last one I will be talking about is bullet velocity. Pretty easy. Bullets take time to hit your opponent. They might take half a second or a quarter of a second. Some might take even longer, depending on how far you are from your target. What that means is sometimes your opponent might shoot you before you can even get them. At rare occasions in Battlefield, at a point blank gunfight, you could actually die, and then you kill your opponent right after you're dead because your bullets just hit them. So, pretty much, if I'm going to say that in a little bit easier way to say it, your bullets take time to hit your opponent. That's all it takes, but it's very small. It's a very small time. Now, the first tip I have for you. Find the sensitivity you're most comfortable with. Experiment, use it, stick with it. Pretty easy. The second tip, always aim for the chest. If you know that you're not going to get the headshot, aim for the chest. Because even though your bullets are going to gradually start coming off target, if you're aiming for the chest, it might hit the upper leg, it might hit the neck, or it even might hit the head. So that's why, if you see, I only aim for the chest. And if I want, I can aim for the head if I know I'm going to get him. Now, there are some attachments that can help. Each attachment has a pro and a con. The first one, the foregrip. It decreases your side-to-side recoil, but it increases your hipfire spread. Sorry, not hipfire spread. Well, it does increase your hipfire spread and your ADS spread. What that means is you have less recoil, but you're less accurate. Next, you have the compensator. or the flash suppressor. What that is it decreases your up and down recoil, but it makes your hipfire spread really bad. Next, you have the heavy barrel. Now this one's unique. You are more accurate, your spread is tighter, but you gain more recoil. So you have to think about it. Would you rather have less recoil but be less accurate, or would you have more recoil and have more accuracy? Now, there are some guns that I'm going to explain in a later video if VTS accepts it. Anyways, that's really all I have. If you would like to check out more tutorials, drop by my channel. It's very, very helpful for you. Now, I would like to give VTS another thank you, and I hope you accept it. This has been JQS. I am out.